20 million? 20 million? No way. Snowbreak is earning 20 million in China. That's a lot. 26 million for all PC, iOS and Android. More than 20 million, what the hell? That's a lot. That is a crazy amount. That's a lot of people must be spending like crazy in China, right? Global made than less than 1 million. So you're telling me that CN is making almost 30 to 40 times more than global. Yeah, CN is making way more. Like 20 million from CN. How much did global make, right? Let's again, global is a little bit not fair because we got PC client number 1, number 2 we got Steam as well, right? But let's just, I have an idea. So let's look at this. We can get an estimate here. Okay, 20 million is like Genshin, almost Genshin Impact Global, man. It's like almost Genshin Impact Global standard. To think that Snowbreak is making the same amount of Genshin Impact Global, 10 million behind CN Genshin Impact. That is crazy. Okay, let me see. They are making as much as Genshin Impact last month. Holy. I mean, I'm comparing two different servers, but the CN server is making almost as much as global Genshin Impact. But still, okay, Snowbreak is making 1 million. This is for the most recent month, which is the month of last month, May. Alright, it's making 1 million. Let's just, you know, 900k, let's just round this up to 1 million. So this is on Android plus iOS, right? So let's just assume more people play Snowbreak on PC, okay? Let's assume that. 1 million more people play, and let's assume that PC is 2x. PC is 2 million. Alright, 2 million plus 1 million, 3 million. Yeah, so it's like CN is still making about almost 10x more, right? Which is like way more. Genshin and the rest exclude PC and PlayStation 5. I'm pretty sure, yeah, because this is like Android only. I thought many China people are broke right now. Wait, why do you assume China people are broke? Actually, it's because they are broke. They are willing to spend money in the game. It's because of that. But this is a lot. It's still a lot. 20 million is like, it's making more than almost all of these games, right? Like all of these games is in this category pretty much, which is it's a lot. It's actually a lot, right? I think they can easily recoup. I don't think the game costs nearly as much as Genshin to make. Like, I'm gonna be real with you guys, right? Genshin looks like it costs way more per version to like the story, the voice acting, like so much things, right? Genshin has like the yapping, the Paimon, whatever, right? The events. Snowbreak seems like it's a way more cheaper game to maintain than Genshin. So I feel like Snowbreak most likely earn more than Genshin actually. Like if you're talking about profit, right? After you minus your cost and everything, the total amount you earn minus your employees, minus your employee salary, minus the cost of the everything, it feels like Snowbreak is getting more in return, is what I'm trying to say, right? Now again, like this is just for this recent month. Can Snowbreak continue? Can it maintain? That's going to be a different story, but I think that's a lot of recoup already, right? They could improve it with the money, probably. Yeah, that's true. They could probably improve it, make it better, put more voice acting, and I hope they improve, right? I hope they improve. CN usually did way more. That's why the drama on Wuthering Wave gap between CN and Global is too small. What? Small drama? How do you call it small drama? But I think you're right. It's not just, I think it's just a culture generally. Like the games that people like here and there are generally even more different, right? To think they only pulled in around 300k in a month a while back. I don't think I've seen any game tied to a live service model bounce back this hard. I'm actually impressed. As far as I know, yeah. The only two games that I know, usually this is my experience, right? I've been playing gacha game for like almost 5 years now, maybe like 6 years. And usually like gacha games, most of the time, live service gacha games, they will make the most in the first month. The first month will make the most, and then it will go down, and then it will very rarely it will go back up. There are some occasions like anniversary and stuff, but most of the time it goes down. And then like the first month, the first 2 months is the month that it makes the most. There are some exceptions. Genshin, Honkai Star Rail, it goes up and down, right? But I seldom see a game goes down, and it can goes back, and it can like jump back up. Like look at Higan, it goes down and it stays down. Look at Arteriga, it goes down, it stays down. Look at Alchemy Stars, it goes down, it stays down, right? The only two exceptions that I can think of that actually bounce back up like high soaring is Snowbreak and Blue Archive. Like Blue Archive was near dying as well at the beginning. It literally soared back up like crazy. The lewdness save it from EOS. If we're talking about Snowbreak, probably a combination of everything, right? The combination of lewdness, combination of them listening to the fans, combination of feedback, they listen to the community feedback, combination of them listening, they are actively on the social media as well, communicating as well. Plenty of things, right? I think there's a number of numerous factors for sure. I've really liked the game from the start to the point where I had paid to get at least one copy of every character, 90% of the skins and the 5-star weapons for any DPS units. Not gonna lie, when the OG earning came out, I figured I effed up and was staring down a possible early EOS. Then Season turned all this around and lean into what works, and thank God for that, because at its core, I still think Snowbreak is one of the best third-person shooters on mobile, regardless of any fan service. Though I do enjoy being serviced as a fan, while you do, there are many people who don't. But yeah, there's a new market for everyone, right? WoWa will be going up if they keep bringing more hot waifus and less dudes. We'll see, right? Final Fantasy XIV bounced as hard as the Snowbreak after the original game bombed. 300,000 was global mobile revenue only, which increased to 831k during May. Around 22 to 27 million. Holy, that is a lot. Like, to earn that much? That is a lot, actually. Huh. It's hell of a turnaround for a game, and one stage was really struggling. People were pointing to the increased fan service, which is no doubt responsible for most of it, but the devs also seem to listen to feedback, buffing characters and weapons if they are underpowered. This does not happen with every game out there, and it's refreshing to see a company that at least makes an effort to consider and respect its customers. The devs also interact directly with the fans and not hiding behind some shitty, power-tripping community manager. Very rare nowadays. Damn, power-tripping community manager? PSO2 flashback. I feel like they just aren't testing operatives enough, and it's way smarter to have a weak 5-star that you can buff than having an overpowered one you must nerf. This game doesn't even have beta tests for its patches. I've never heard anyone having access to one. Most games don't have beta for its patches, only Hoyo does that. And Kuro with Wuthering Waves.
You always say, there are many people that do not like fan service.
Okay.
While that is true,
okay,
those people usually do not play these games.
Really?
That is why Snowbreak was going to EOS fan service speaks to the heart of actual gacha gamers.
Wow, EOS. Really? You think those people don't play the games? What about those people on X.com? Everybody's favorite American website, X.com. Do they not play the game, huh? Which banner is better to reroll on for Snowbreak? The current one or the upcoming one? They're both really good actually. Yeah, the current one is pretty good, but I lean towards the upcoming one, Katya, right? Is Katya the upcoming one? If Katya is the upcoming one, yeah, you should go for that. Lots of kids trying to talk in adult spaces. Yeah, I'm sure there are some. Yeah, she is OP.